All right, and with that, Warriors have the puck here against the Rebels. Warriors versus Rebels for Game 3 of the Justin Waldron. Brendan Hansen able to disrupt that entry. Puck comes out. Sorry, we're still getting set up. We were back-to-backs there with the game before us. Short setup time. We're doing our best to get going. Give us a few minutes to get things configured here. We'll be right with you. All right, I think we've got the technical difficulties there all sorted out, so we should be good to go now. All right. Sorry about that, everyone at home. We only had a few minutes to get kind of sorted out there. So, they did not blow a whistle, even though the goalie was holding on to it. So, goalie throws it down. High stick up to Rebels. Rebels play it, so that's going to take us to a face-off. Goalie's holding on to it. I guess there was no pressure, so they didn't blow the whistle. Had an interesting day with the refs so far. Rebels up 1-0 here. And 8:09 to go. Looks like we've got the scoreboard all sorted out. Hopefully the broadcast is coming through okay now. So Gavin Brown gets it in the corner. Rebels able to steal it away. Sorry, can't see it here in the corner, so bear with me there. All right, Rebels get it out. Try to chip it off the wall. I think... Give me 1 second, I'll be back on commentary. All right, so Kieran, Palak, Brown with Hansen and Steinke. Brown's coming off. On comes Billman. Billman comes on for the Warriors. So we got Kieran, Palak, and Billman. Good shot from Corbin, intercepted by the Rebels. Back pick by Kieran. Billman with the backhand. Nope. Stick in there for the defense. Puck comes all the way out. Hansen doing his best effort. Nash able to make the save. Ooh. Oh, loose puck there in front. Almost flicked back into the net. And puck clears the zone. All the way out over to... No icing. It's hit the wall. They say no icing. Could have made a play on it and did not. Walsh, Albert, and Billman now on. Ooh, shot on goal. Saved by Isaac for the Rebels. Rebels win the face-off. Shot across the middle there. Thrown back down to the other end by the Warriors, clearing it out of the zone. Icing. Yeah. Do you want to say hi? Hi, guys. Mr. Webster here to say hello to everybody. Good. 10U A Mays with the win against the Rebels just prior to us. They were the one holding up the ice, so we had to scramble here to get set up.
Sorry, we took 12 penalties.
There was a lot of penalties. Walsh putting pressure on, but Rebels able to get away with it here. Try to throw it into their zone. Nobody there. Rebels lose an edge. Billman now grabs it. Brings it in for the Warriors. Down into the corner. Behind the net. Rebels able to get it. Pushing it forward. Good interception by Emmett Keenan here on that pass. Quickly stolen back by the Rebels. Albert now pushing it forward for the Warriors. Albert looks to center to Walsh. Off to Schaefer. Schaefer, deep shot blocked in front. Off of number 15's mask, it looked like there. Collected in front. Backhand. Oh, just missed. Albert had an opportunity there. Rebels now on the attack. Centering pass over to 23 on the Rebels. Backhand shot. Nash with the save. Here we go, face off. We've got Engberg, Smith, and Schuler, I believe, on for offense with, Schuler that is, and Steinke and Hansen on defense. Puck goes all the way down behind the Rebels net. Battle for it down against the boards. Engberg loses his feet, pushes it out towards the opposite corner. Smith now fighting for it. Smith looks to center, goes around for a wraparound, tries to get a shot off, blocked in front by the Rebels. Tough angles we're working with up here. Oh, here we go on a cherry picker here by the Rebels. Take a shot wide of the net. Owen able to push it forward. Picked up by Engberg. He throws it in with the backhand, intercepted by the Rebels. Puck comes all the way across center ice over towards, there we go. Rebels able to collect it. Puck kind of bouncing around here against the wall. Rebels throw a prayer and unsuccessfully so. Warriors able to throw it out of the zone. Puck comes back behind the net. Hansen gathers it in the corner, picked up by the Rebels. Ooh, wraparound opportunity, still poking away. Finally get a call, finally get a whistle by the refs. Nash with the good save. Rebels win the face-off. Warriors look to clear it. Deep shot from Rebels defenseman there, goes wide. Tries to clear it, unable to do so. Puck knocked down by Schardiger. Brown tips it over. Tries to get it out of the zone, he does. Puck comes out of the zone. Rebels collected at the center ice here at the red line. Palick steals, looks for the shot, taken down from behind, no call. Soren. Corbin and Soren, backhand from Corbin up over the net. Gavin given chase down in the corner. Puck picked up by Corbin. Corbin looks to cross the ice here to Freeman. Brad Freeman pushing it forward. Gets caught up in between his feet. Rebels keeping it out of their zone. Puck comes out. Schardiger there. Nice kick save by Schardiger. And good save by Nash. Rebels looking for another shot. Wide of the net. Comes all the way around. And Gavin Brown able to get it out of the zone. Corbin putting some pressure on, steals it at the blue line. Little dirty dangle, shot wide of the net. Here comes Soren now. Soren tries to pass it, intercepted by the Rebels. Rebels bring it in. Good stick by Schardiger. Kieran throws it in deep and is making a change. On comes Colin Albert. Good stick by Colin to disrupt that breakaway opportunity. Good job, Billman. Rebels with another opportunity. Shoots up and over the net. Looks like Walsh lost his stick. Rebels able to get that pass out and around Albert, but picked up by Schaefer. Pass forward. Here comes Walsh, one-on-one. Tries to go through the legs. Ooh, shot on, saved by Isaac. the Rebels goalie. Brings us to the end of the first period. 1-0 Monument Rebels. Rebels out shooting the Warriors 10-4, according to our calculations. All right, sorry for the mix-up there at the start of the game. We only had about 4 minutes to get set up between the game before us and ours. But hopefully everything's working well now. It seems like it is. Thank you for joining us. So after one, it is 1-0 Rebels over the Warriors. All right, coming on the ice for the Warriors here, we have Engberg, Schuler, and Smith with Hansen and Steinke defending. Yeah, it's going great. All right, Rebels lose an edge, pick up by Engberg. Engberg brings it into the zone. Interrupted by the Rebels there. Down in the corner, reaching for it. Battling for the puck here in the corner. Won by Smith. Smith pokes it back out to Engberg. Engberg tries to get it up to the point. Unable to get enough stick on that one. But Warriors able to keep it in the zone. Engberg looks for the backhand. Unable to get the pass off. Relentless pressure here by the Rebels. Here comes Schuler. Nope, over to Hansen. Hansen's got to get a pass off over here to Steinke. No, sorry, he takes it behind the net. Can't see in the corner, everyone. Sorry about that. You're good. It's the actual like bar top I can't see over. Thank you. All right, Engberg shot into Isaac's glove. Was that from that one over there? Or this one? Oh. Got you. It's a minor detail. All right, Palick, Kieran, and Brown with Schardiger and Freeman out on the ice for the Warriors. Schardiger tries to get a shot off, comes right off the toe of the stick. Rebels now with a 3-on-1. Centering pass over to Nash, just under the glove. Rebels up 2-0. All right, face-off won by the Warriors here. Warriors bringing it in. Corbin given charge. Down in the corner, back behind the net. Looks to center it. Nope, goes out to his point. Keenan throws it on net. Deflected in front. Backhand save. Gavin Brown had a backhand opportunity. So 2 saves in a row there by Isaac for the Rebels. Rebels tried to pass across off the skate. Kind of a weird angle, kind of funky deflection there. Offsides called on the Rebels. So that'll bring us to a neutral zone faceoff. Walsh wins the faceoff, and then Rebels quickly collect it. Pushed forward by Albert throws a quick one on net, just a little wide. Billman down in the corner. Ooh, big hit by, I think it was incidental contact by Rebels and Walsh there. Something happening right here, kind of getting scrappy right in front of us. I don't know, I missed it. Maybe a missed call there for a potential power play for the Warriors, according to the Rebels fan sitting next to me. Let the boys play. You know that's what we like to say. Let the boys play. Oh, thank you. It's the old Blue Yeti. Kicked forward by Walsh, able to keep it in. Walsh looking for a shot. Absolutely just upended with no call again. Okay, no call once again. The refs left the whistles at home. We've got puck comes behind the net. Centering pass intercepted by the Warriors. I believe that was Schaefer. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Albert. Oh, good stick, but offsides. All right, face-off won by Smith, or the Warriors there. Smith collects it, throws it down in deep. Battle behind the net, centering pass just through Engberg's legs there. Quick pass, tough one to handle there. Throws it back to the neutral zone. Everyone is able to get back on sides. Smith being very physical for that puck. Passed over to the middle, picked up by Hansen. Hansen tries to direct it off the boards. Rebels able to get to it. Engberg behind the net here. Redirected back to Hansen. Struggling to see down in the corner, so we're going to take a quick peek. I'm in your way, I know it. There we go. Puck comes back out to the neutral zone. On a hand pass. We got a hand pass. They're calling a hand pass. Yeah. All right, we've got Palak, Brown, and Kieran on the offensive side here for the Warriors, with looks like Freeman and Schardiger on defense. Freeman down in the corner. Palak helping out there, able to get the puck over and out. Here we go. Palak pushing it out of the zone. Good stick by the Rebels. Rebels center it across. Great job, Freeman. Palak with a nice move going around. Contact in front, and Kieran picks it up over to Freeman down here. Freeman tries to throw it in, picked off by the Rebels. Off the Rebels' blade there, down into the corner. Centering pass missed by the Rebels, but good look. Picked up by the Warriors. Warriors now take it to center ice. Here comes Gavin Brown pushing it wide. Brown bringing it in. Battle now again in the corner. Rebels pick it up. Good play by Kieran to keep that puck from going out of the Warriors zone. Tripping call coming up here on Monument. So that is going to be the Warriors' first power play. No, because it's a minute 30. It doesn't let me do a minute 30. Yeah. Thank you, though. You're on top of it. So a minor being served for tripping on Monument. That puts the Warriors up on the power play. Walsh, Billman, Albert with Schaefer and Keenan out on the ice for the Warriors. Face-off, I'll say won by Monument on that one. Kind of poked around a little bit there back and forth. Monument shorthanded, bringing it into the Warriors zone. Picked up by, I believe that was Schaefer. Schaefer bringing it in with some speed. Schaefer centers over to Walsh. Oh! Great pass. Great pass, great look by Schaefer. Schaefer now steps up. Throws a shot on, deflected down. Isaac able to make another great save for the Rebels. Puck down in the corner. And swings around to the opposite side. Rebels get there first. Great pass by Schaefer to Walsh there in front of the net. Good opportunity, just a tad bit out of the reach for Walsh to be able to handle it. Billman looks to center it. Billman centering pass, but no one's there. Puck goes down into the corner. Albert with a Albert making a hockey move and being penalized for it. A little bit of contact for 10U, I guess. Too much. So Albert goes into the sin bin for 1:30 with 22 seconds left on the penalty for Monument. We have 22 seconds of 4v4. Face-off won by the Warriors. Puck thrown all the way down the ice. Schuler giving chase. Rebels get to it first. Owen steps up, flicks it down deep. Schuler collects it. Picked up by Engberg. Engberg passes out to Owen. Owen, deep shot, wide. Engberg back out to Hansen. No, loses it at the blue line. Rebels taking it in. Centering pass. Good save by Nash. Great job, Nash, with the pad save there, the kick save. Puck comes loose. Owen gives chase. Back to the neutral zone. Hansen gets to it first, wins the puck down in the corner. Tries to get it out of the zone. Rebels able to keep it in, throw it back deep. Centering pass in front of the net. Gunner clears it out of the zone. Rebels now on the power play. Corbin giving chase. Corbin off the bench, fresh off the bench. Smith and Pellick on offense now. Shot wide, saved by Nash. Rebels picked up by Corbin. Corbin passes it out. Smith uses the boards. Brown putting on good offensive pressure. Corbin unable to keep it in. And here comes another penalty to the Warriors. But good save by Nash. Just when we kill the penalty, physical play here, probably out of frustration from the game earlier today, to come straight back to questionable officiating. I understand why the boys are frustrated, but they can't be giving away penalties like that. These power plays are going to be tough to kill over and over and over. So, Powlick, Freeman, Schardiger, and Kieran. Puck somewhere down in the corner here on the left side. Looks like it comes out over behind the net. Yes, Freeman collects it, throws it out, clears the zone. Tough angle, no icing. Tipped at the red line. Powlick doing a great job putting pressure on there. Thrown in by Freeman. back to the net. Palick, he's got a guy on the point. There he goes. Freeman with another opportunity. Throws it in, deflected in front. Blocked by the Rebels. Good opportunity, shorthanded. Now we got to get back. Good job, Kieran, to disrupt that. Picked up by Palick. Freeman now gets it in the neutral zone, throws it in. Palick trying to do everything he can to keep it here in the zone. He's able to do so, but Rebels pick it up right before it gets to the corner. Puck back at the red line. Freeman throws it in deep. Puck comes out just behind the Rebels net. Billman giving chase, taking advantage of that mistake there. Almost had a good centering pass opportunity to Walsh, but blocked in front by the Rebels. Walsh now gathers it. Shot! Save off the post. Save off the post. So glove bounced off of the Rebels' glove into the post. Puck stayed out. Good look by Walsh there, trying to cut the deficit in half. Still sitting 2-0. Monument over the Warriors. Warriors doing a good job evening up the shots, though. Penalty is killed. We're back to 5-on-5. Puck comes out of the zone. Schaefer looks to throw it back in. He's able to do so. Walsh over to Billman. Schaefer steps up. Good step up by Schaefer there. Walsh. Rebels doing a good job just closing the gap quickly, putting pressure on our offense. Rebels going wide here, able to stay on side. Albert tried to flick it out of the zone, unable to get that to clear the Rebels' skate. Battle against the boards. I thought that puck came out. Maybe not. There you go. Walsh able to get it out of the zone. Picked up by the Rebels. Schaefer now throws it in deep. Walsh and Albert both giving chase. Comes out to Billman. Icing on the Rebels. 23 seconds to go here in the second period. Looks like we've got Engberg, Smith, and Schuler back on for offense with Hansen and Steinke on defense. And that brings us to the end of the second period. 2-0 Rebels. All right, that brings us to the third period here. Warriors chasing 2-0. On the ice for your Warriors, Engberg, Schuler, and Smith, Hansen, Steinke. Face-off won by Monument. Schuler doing a good job getting his stick in the way there. Puck pokes out, picked up by Gunner. Gunner throws it over to Smith. Good pass. Smith throws it in deep. Dump and chase. Here we go. Schuler down in the corner. Try to call this out. Picked up by Monument. Able to try to swing it out. It's kept in by Hansen. Good reach there by Brennan. Brennan throws it in the middle. Oh, right in front. That's a very, very, very quick whistle. That puck was bouncing around, but quick whistle blows it dead. Good cover by Isaac for your Monument Rebels. Kieran Palick and Brown on for the Warriors with Schardiger and Freeman out on defense. Puck out to Schardiger. Schardiger with a shot blocked in front. Puck down here again on the left side. Rebels able to secure it. They're pushing forward. Freeman giving chase. Picked up by Brown. Brown able to get around the Rebels there. Palick sitting in the middle. Oh, just in front of the net. No opportunity to get a pass off. Centering pass over to Palick. Trips it with the backhand up and over just wide of the net. Good backhand opportunity there by Palick. Rebels throw it all the way down ice for an icing. Warriors slowly chipping away and evening this game out for shot count, 14-12. Still chasing 2-0 on two early ones for the Rebels. Done a much better second and so far a good start to the third here for the Warriors. Walsh tries to push that one through. Puck just gets caught up in the Rebels' feet there. Here we go, picked up by Billman. Billman backhands it forward. Puck comes back out to Schaefer. Picked up by the Rebels. Rebels now dangling around our defense, but Keenan doing a good job to slow things down. Able to disrupt it over to the corner. Albert now pushing it, trying to get it cleared out of the zone. Billman, Albert. Nope, not offsides. That stayed in, apparently, even though the puck was 2 feet over the blue line. Puck comes all the way down to Warriors offensive zone here now. See if we can make something happen. Rebels go through the legs of Walsh. Rebels pushing forward, staying on sides. We're getting clumpy again. We need to spread out and pick a man to mark up against. Puck comes out to the center. Oh, Reese able to, there we go, deflected out. Here comes Albert. Albert 1-on-none though, nobody with him. Puck down behind the net. Rebels, good job getting back on that one. Collision in front. Both are okay, up and skating. Rebels try to bring it in, disrupted by Steinke. Hansen now clears it out of the zone. Rebels able to get back on sides, bring it back into their zone, but quickly comes back out to the Warriors. Warriors picked up by Hansen. Hansen carrying it in. He's like, you know what? I got this. Ooh, shot wide, just left of the net. Owen now with an opportunity. Owen tries to rip one off the back of Walsh's skate. Smith gets it in the corner. Schuler on for the Warriors. Smith and Schuler both on for the Warriors. Here comes Engberg. Ooh, deflected in front by Schuler. Out to Hansen. Hansen with a quick shot. Oh, almost skates by the goalie. Isaac lost that one last second there. Almost got by. Now the Rebels are out on it. No, they're able to connect back. That was way offsides, but no call. Steinke clears it out of the zone. Puck flips up into the Warriors bench.
All right, Josh. Good nice catch. Good job, Josh.
Nice catch by Coach Brown. Smith, Schuler, Engberg, Freeman, Schardiger on for the Warriors. Face-off battle won by the Warriors. Smith throws it in deep with the backhand all the way down to the corner. Rebels, first one there. Rebels swing it around. Puck comes out. Good job, Freeman, jumping on that potential breakaway. There we go, intercepted pass by Smith. Smith throws it in deep once again. Puck goes right behind the Rebels' net. Rebels able to collect it. Good play by Smith. Oh, centering pass, but nobody's there for the Warriors. Good job, Rebels covering. Schuler and Smith, a little miscommunication there. Engberg now giving chase in the corner. Absolute hit there, but Engberg stays on his feet. Fight for it in the corner. That's one of those situations where if the player falls, you get the call, but since he's strong on his feet, no call. Schardiger, Freeman able to knock that down. Good job defense there on Warriors. Smith, puck chipped up in the air, knocked down by the Rebels. Freeman throws it around to Schuler. Schuler picks it up, pushes it out of the blue line into an icing and a shift change. All right, face off. Picked up over to Nash. Nash able to save 2 saves, 3 saves. Oh, no. All right, goal for Monument. Puck was just dancing in front of the net there, bouncing around. Monument continued applying the pressure. They're able to chip one in. With 6:17 to go here in the third. Rebels up 3-0. Kieran, Palick, Brown, Schaefer, and Keenan on for the Warriors. Puck face-off won by the Warriors, picked up by the Rebels. Warriors able to control it. Schaefer looking for an opportunity, throws it in just wide of the net. Gavin tried to chip it forward, but it's intercepted again by the Rebels. Puck gets chipped forward. Keenan giving chase. Good defense by Emmett to get there. Rebels had a step on him. Keenan able to get back in time. Centering pass in front of the net. Pressure. Shot. Saved by Nash. And puck comes out wide. And clears out of the zone. Rebels with a quick little dangle. Schaefer knocked down by Nash. Rebels able to pick it up behind the net. Cleared out of the zone. Collected by the Rebels. Chipped forward by Palick. Palick save by the Rebels goalie Isaac. Refs missed a too many men there. The guy coming on the ice played the puck while the change player was still coming off the ice. That is the definition of too many men, but it was missed. And we're here with still a 5v5 chasing 3. Walsh, Albert, Billman, Steinke and Hansen on the ice for the Warriors. Shot wide. Albert with a quick one just off the outside post there. Thrown in deep behind. Walsh collects it behind the net. Looks to center it. Rebels able to get a stick in front of the pass and disrupt that centering pass. Billman now giving chase back to the opposite corner. Billman and Albert battling for it down in the corner. Pops out to Walsh. Walsh unable to get a clean shot off, but good look. Rebels now coming the other way. Hansen loses his footing. Here comes Owen. Owen collecting the offensive player there, disrupting that opportunity. Good job, Owen, helping out on that one. Puck comes out of the zone. Billman! Oh, Billman had a step, but it got last second tipped by the Rebels defender. Down in the corner for Freeman. That darn Wozniak kid for the Rebels. Able to get a stick on it and disrupt that potential step ahead breakaway. Walsh bringing it in. Billman behind the net. Puck comes forward. Isaac covers the post. Save. Isaac able to cover that one for the Rebels, preventing the Warriors from bringing this 1-2. So it's 3-0 still, 3:28 to go. Engberg, Schuler, Smith, Schardiger, and Freeman out on the ice. Face-off won by the Warriors. Quick shot by Smith. Absolutely laid out. Thank you. There we go. Finally a call on 24. He's gotten away with it 12 times. You'd think maybe a 13th would be okay, but no, not this time. Penalty coming up on Monument. Puts the Warriors on the power play. So even though he's in the sin bin, he's getting coached. You're not allowed to do, but that's all right. We'll let that go too. So quick shot by Smith on that one. Almost went in, just wide of the net. Face-off won by the Warriors. Down into the corner. Engberg giving chase behind the net. Does what he can to get in the way of that one. Unable to disrupt the... Oh no, puck comes out of the zone. Short-handed here. Schardiger setting himself up in good position. Freeman with a great stick to disrupt that shot. Engberg chips it forward. Oh, off the shin pad of Schuler. Schuler tries to clear it out of the zone. Unable to do so. Goes all the way back down. Deep into the corner. Schardiger collects it. Throws it behind the net. Freeman now. Tried to chip it up to Smith. Able to get it over to Schuler. Schuler center ice. Pushing it back. Picked up by Engberg. Engberg now bringing it in. Disrupted with a nice back check by the Rebels. Schardiger able to get to it and pass it over to Freeman. Freeman throws it in to Smith. Smith tries to get it in deep again. Rebels doing a good job keeping their sticks down on the puck. Schardiger slap shot over to Nash. Save. Schardiger looks forward to Schuler. Here comes Engberg. 2-on-1. Good pass to Smith. Smith shot up and over. Goalie for the goal. Smith makes it 3-1. Nice 2-on-1 play between Smith and Engberg on that one. Engberg with the apple, Smith with the gold. Gavin, Palak, so Brown, Palak, and Kieran on for the Warriors with Schaefer and Keenan. Puck down behind the net. Oh, kicks out in front. Gavin just a foot, didn't come out. A foot further would have had an opportunity. Good fight for it in the corner here. Puck comes out. Schaefer giving a little bit of space over to Keenan. Keenan now trying to disrupt this. Schaefer lays out in front. Keenan able to keep his stick down on the puck. No shot opportunity for the Rebels on that one. Rebels look to center it, but no one there. Comes out to the point. Rebels in the corner. Schaefer loses his feet. We just wanted you guys to see the ceiling for a second. Warriors looking to clear it out of the zone, able to get around there. Palick bringing it up, passes it forward to Soren. Soren pushes it up. 2 Rebels there to disrupt it. A small tip, 50 seconds to go. Owen clears it out of the zone. Oh no, collision between our own 2 guys. Palick brings it in. Nash, empty net. Save. And we have a fight here in front of the net. Warriors are absolutely fired up right now. Nice job protecting your player. Brown, it looks like Brown may have been ejected. Warriors absolutely fired up right now. A huge hit in front of the net by Monument, taking Corbin out. Gavin comes in because the refs aren't calling anything, so Gavin comes in to stick up for his guy and gets ejected. 3-1 here with 32 seconds left to play. I think these are going to be offsetting. It's funny because I don't think the referees have ever been in this situation before. Yeah. So Warriors do have the empty net. We have these man up, assuming everything stays as is. I don't know what the refs are deciding here, but it was a late hit by the Rebels. And then an even later hit by the Warriors. So I believe those are going to offset. There's currently 2 players sitting on the Rebels bench, or sin bin. It looks like 91 is getting a 5-minute major, which is good because that means he can play tomorrow. It's not a 10-minute misconduct. It's a 5-minute major on 91, Gavin Brown. Again, with the frustration from the game before, I don't blame them. You hate to say it because they're 10-year-olds out here. But the Warriors are happy that their teammates are sticking up for each other. I can see they were clapping on the boards, hitting their sticks on the boards, making some noise. So we've got 2 Rebels. Yes, the Warriors are going to go up with the power play here. So it's going to be a 4-on-3. Sorry. Yeah, 4-on-3 goalie in. So Nash is back in the net. 4-on-3. We have Palick, Kieran, Steinke, Hansen out on the ice. 33 seconds to go. Won by Palick. Corbin picks it up at the blue line, swings it around, throws it in deep. 20 seconds to go. That was a long 10 seconds that the Rebels were able to kill at the blue line. Goalie pulled, so we're 5-on-3 here. Empty net. Rebels have it. Rebels throw it down ice. Wide for an icing with 5 seconds, 4.5 to go.
Nice try, Wyatt.
And with that, puck down in the corner. Rebels able to take this one 3-1. Warriors did a much better job playing the Rebels this time around. So good game by both teams. Very physical. Again, 2 games in a row, very frustrating from the officiation, but officiating, I should say. But no excuses. The boys played great. Isaac, one heck of a job again in net for the Rebels, as always. Nash also doing a great job. Warriors stepping up their game today. Played a much better game against the Rebels. So 3 games in, that puts the Warriors at 1 win, 1 loss, 1 tie for the tournament. Thank you for tuning in today. Final shot count. Monument 20, Arapahoe 17. Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.